If you grew up in America in the 1960s, this video will feel like a time machine. A time when drive-ins lit up the night, radios played Elvis and Motown, and neighborhoods felt like family. It was a decade of change, of music, of simple joys and unforgettable moments. Today we're taking a walk down memory lane, 10 things only Americans who grew up in the 60s will truly remember. Let's relive the golden moments that shaped a generation and still warm the heart today. 1. Drive-in theaters. Before Netflix and streaming, Friday nights meant piling into the family car and heading to the drive-in. The excitement started long before the movie. You'd wait in a line of cars stretching down the road, kids bouncing in the back seat, parents chatting through open windows with neighbors. You'd tune your radio to the movie's frequency, roll down the windows and share popcorn under the stars. The smell of summer air mixed with the sound of crickets and distant laughter. It wasn't just about the film, it was the experience. Teenagers on dates, kids in pajamas, parents relaxing in lawn chairs. Drive-ins were more than entertainment. They were community, a place where everyone felt connected. 2. The first color TVs. Remember the first time you saw color on TV? It felt like stepping into another world. Shows like Bonanza and The Ed Sullivan Show suddenly came to life with bright reds, deep blues and warm golden tones. Families would gather around, amazed by the vivid colors, sometimes adjusting the antenna every few minutes to keep the picture clear. Owning a color TV was a status symbol, something neighbors would come over to admire. And even though the picture wasn't perfect, the magic of seeing your favorite shows in color made every moment unforgettable. 3. Elvis and Motown on the radio. The soundtrack of the 60s was unforgettable. Elvis Presley, the Beatles, the Supremes, Marvin Gaye, each voice etched into memory. You'd hear them on AM radio, blasting from a transistor tucked under your pillow or from the car speakers during long drives. Music wasn't just background, it was identity. It shaped friendships, inspired dreams, and brought people together. Motown brought soul, Elvis brought swagger, and together they defined a generation. Every song carried a story, and every melody felt like a piece of your life. 4. Saturday morning cartoons. Saturday mornings were sacred. No school, no chores, just cartoons. You'd wake up early, pour a bowl of sugary cereal, and settle in for hours of animated joy. The Flintstones, the Jetsons, Scooby-Doo, Yogi Bear, these characters felt like friends. The living room became your kingdom, and the TV your window into worlds full of adventure and laughter. Those mornings were simple, peaceful, and full of wonder. They weren't just entertainment. They were childhood companions that stayed with you long after the screen went dark. 5. Route 66 road trips. Long before GPS, families navigated America with folded maps and intuition. Route 66 was the highway of dreams. You'd stop at quirky motels with neon signs, eat at roadside diners where waitresses called you Han, and collect memories with every mile. The journey mattered more than the destination. Kids played games in the back seat, parents shared stories, and the open road stretched endlessly ahead. It was freedom, adventure, and togetherness, all rolled into one. Those road trips weren't just vacations, they were family traditions. 6. Soda fountains and diners. Before Starbucks and fast food chains, there were soda fountains. You'd sit at the counter, order a root beer float or a cherry phosphate, and chat with the soda jerk who knew everyone by name. Diners were social hubs, places to meet friends, share gossip, and play your favorite song on the jukebox. The clinking of glasses, the smell of burgers on the grill, the glow of neon signs, these places weren't just for eating. They were places to belong, to laugh, to feel at home. 7. Old school baseball cards. Baseball wasn't just a sport, it was a way of life. Collecting cards was serious business. You'd trade Mickey Mantle for Willie Mays, argue over stats, and protect your best cards like treasure. The smell of bubble gum, the thrill of opening a new pack, the joy of finding a rare card, it's a memory that never fades. Kids gathered on porches, in backyards, or at school to compare collections. Those cards weren't just pieces of cardboard, they were pieces of childhood. 8. Rotary phones. Before smartphones there was the rotary phone. You'd spin the dial, wait for it to return, and hope no one was on the line. No caller ID, no texting, just real conversations. The sound of the dial clicking back, the long cord stretching across the kitchen, the way you'd twist it around your fingers while talking. These little moments made the rotary phone unforgettable. And if you messed up a digit, you started over. It taught patience and every ring felt important. 9. Classic cars. Cars in the 60s weren't just transportation, they were art. The Mustang, the Chevy Impala, the Thunderbird, each had personality. You'd wash it every weekend, show it off at school, and dream of road trips. The rumble of the engine, the shine of the chrome, the smell of gasoline and leather seats, it was freedom on four wheels. These cars weren't just machines, they were symbols of independence and pride. 10. Neighborhood block parties. Community meant knowing your neighbors. Block parties were the highlight of summer. Everyone brought a dish, kids played tag, and music filled the air. Barbecue smoke drifted through the streets, adults chatted in lawn chairs, and laughter echoed from every corner. It was safe, simple, and joyful. You didn't need invitations, just a smile and a folding chair. These gatherings created bonds that lasted a lifetime. These weren't just moments, they were milestones. They shaped who we are, how we connect, and what we cherish. The 60s weren't perfect, but they were unforgettable. And if you lived through them, you carry a piece of history in your heart. Which of these memories was your favorite? Or is there one we missed that you still hold dear? Share your story in the comments. We'd love to hear it.